Chat, here we go. We're starting while I fix the overlay. I'm making it look a little bit better. That's good enough for me. Hopefully it's good enough for you guys. We got another match. It's CRR versus Nwpo. We got the little flags up there now. CRR is from Spain, but I don't have a cool way to quickly change all of the flags, so we are just going to stick with the EU flag for the EU squad. Nwpo playing for the Middle Eastern squad, or specifically the Saudi Arabian squad, since all 5 of the players are from Saudi Arabia, though there have been some exciting Middle Eastern players in ones that are not Saudi Arabian, and so hopefully we'll see them more in the future. But for now, the KSA guys holding it down for the Middle East in ones, and Nwpo holding it down to the start of this game with a quick goal. You can just tell the speed at which these guys want to play at. They're both willing to play at the speed, because we just got done watching Braziers and Fahad, and while I think Braziers is actually pretty willing to play a high-speed game, Fahad is very much not that kind of player. He wants to slow it down, keep the ones game slow, rounded, controlled. That's how he likes to try and break opponents down. It didn't work out for him last time, but now we've got 2 players who want to speed. Both of them are more than willing to fly around the map, and Nwpo is probably the fastest of anybody we've ever watched play as he flicks over the top of CRR for a second. Complexity CRR soon. Yeah, apparently there are rumors that CRR could be coming to Complexity and joining Raise Bowl and AJG in North America. That would be an interesting change for sure. It'd be very exciting to see, but I have no insider knowledge. I know what you guys know, which is the slight rumors that that could happen. The last time these 2 guys played was actually fairly recently. We talked about it a bit. I think it was on Nawis's channel. He is a Middle Eastern streamer, and CRR was able to win that one, and fairly handily too. I think it was a 3-1 win for CRR. So I imagine he's feeling decently confident coming into this matchup against Nwpo. It hasn't looked great at the start for him, but it's a long series. And CRR has been streaming a ton recently, and he plays a good amount of ones. And I tell you what, if his ones ranked games are any indication, he is looking like the best that Europe has to offer, because he has been doing a great job of running up the ranks. Somewhere, I believe, near the top 10 right now, if not in the top 10. Nwpo has played a bit of ranked ones himself. He came into the one scene without really playing any ranked ones, but he's also put himself on the map in terms of the top 100. CRR missed what was a wide open shot. I think that should have just been an immediate goal. Luckily for him, though, he'll just Dumbo Nwpo off the map, and he'll get the goal that he deserved. You should get Ahmad on stream. Yeah, we got A7MD on stream against OSM. I'm sure we'll get him on more. He seems like a very high-level player, and it's fun to have not just the Saudi Arabian guys representing the Middle East. This is a great dribble to a 50. Absolutely nasty. You see players doing this all the time now, getting those wheels on the car, not only to just stop the ball from the 50, but also they frequently get the flip reset. You know, they might not be setting it up perfectly, but by the time the challenger comes, they slam the ball into the car and basically guarantee that you get the reset, and you can use that for a quick shot following the 50. Now, CRR gets a kickoff goal as well to top it off. This 3-0 run happened in the blink of an eye. Nwpo had been controlling the game for pretty much almost half of it. We're at about 2 minutes 30, and then in the span of 10 seconds, it felt like, CRR went from losing by 2 to now winning by 1. Nwpo's going to take to the skies. This is where he feels most comfortable, although I wouldn't say that this setup was amazing. But one way to make a poor setup work out is a fake. I actually don't think it was a little bit too low and too forward. You see him catching back up to the ball there. I want to say the flip reset wasn't that dangerous, not to mention I'm not even sure he got it. So he just lets it hit on the ground and ties up the game. Nwpo wins the race to the kickoff. And whenever CRR or anybody else tries to win it instead of just conceding it, it's almost always a quick goal afterwards to whoever does win. CRR putting himself way out of position by not winning that boost. And the reason why he thought he could get there is he did start ahead of Nwpo, so it looked like, you know, he had the lead in the race. But all that really matters is getting down to the ground and getting into your flip quickly. That is the most important thing, and the real true indicator who's likely to get to the midfield boost first. There's nobody who does it faster than Nwpo. CRR able to get a save here near his net. Not a ton of boost, but a perfect carry such that he doesn't need to use any to keep it up. And he slots it behind the Nwpo challenge. He's able to launch it onto his back wall and has a great landing. Does his best to get back to the ball. Oh, he just flipped the wrong way. Watching it from his perspective, it looks like if he flips right, he just absolutely tackles the ball perfectly and probably gets a counterattack too, because if he just slams into that, he's already got momentum downfield. CRR just side flipped, and it's likely a quick goal. CRR going to get a fifth. 5-4 with a minute 36 on the clock. CRR with a quick outplay at the midfield. Not often do players win races to the ball against Nwpo. He usually feasts on midfield races to about double jump height, you know, where players can't really tell who's going to win. He has such surprising speed. He often tricks people into thinking they have a chance, but not this time. CRR goes over him, takes a 5-4 lead. Nwpo, the setup with a pinch on the corner, dribbling the whole field, has no boost left to work with, decides not to use the reset because he doesn't want to flip his way into the net with zero boost as well, because if that does get saved, he is screwed. But the problem is that not using his reset was just as bad. CRR takes it away and taps in to a free net. CRR, possession play into the back corner. He's going to have a really hard time maintaining this one, though. He does his best. Actually, Demo is going to be what gets him out of it. Even though he's in control of the ball, it really felt like Nwpo was about to steal it. So, of course, he took him off the map. And now, zero boost CRR. Using a bit too much on the setup. Nwpo would have liked to grab the 100, but couldn't really afford to. Had to catch the ball. His flick is soft. He's got 30 seconds to get two. This tap to the side wall keeps the ball alive and in the blue half. Is he going to fake CRR here? CRR covers everything well. I mean, he couldn't really go over him. Couldn't go underneath, and that's credit to CRR. CRR wave dash. This 50 likely ends the game. He should be able to get one more goal. 7-4, crossbar down. Wow, didn't need to be that perfectly placed, CRR. You know it was an open net, right? But he's just showing off here with 8 seconds left to go. Nwpo would need some crazy kickoffs to have a chance, and CRR is going to enable him. A delay kickoff that did not work at all. Normally, you chip it off to the sides on a delay. CRR delayed, and then, oh, he did chip it off to the side, but just right into where Nwpo was already headed. And it's a 7-5 game. If he gets 2 more of those, he actually has a chance. But I think CRR is going to learn from his mistake. Not fake this one. Just go to it regularly. Good chance he controls it. And it will be a Game 1 win for CRR. Nwpo was solid at the start. It's only going to be a 1-goal win, as Nwpo gets one final bump to put himself just down 1. But all that's going to matter is that CRR is up 1 in the best of 5. Can we get a flag fix? Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong with the flags? Are there like some pixels that are off? We got 50 seconds for you to tell me what's wrong with the flag so I can change it. The EU one is literally 1 pixel too high. All right. There you go. Is that what we needed? Just that? Anything else? EU flag's 2 pixels too high? Are you sure? I just turned it down. You saved us. There it is. We feel good about it now. We were so lost without you. You do realize it was my fault in the first place, so I don't know if I deserve too much credit. Game number 2. CRR and Nwpo. Nwpo with a good start. CRR with a better finish. What will happen here in game number 2? We are back to having an Octane on the EU side and a Fennec on the Middle East side, and it just feels right when it's that way, doesn't it, chat? Nwpo, the resets. Oh my goodness, crossbar down. This is what he's known for. The absolute perfect aerial game. CRR never stood a chance. He slams that with the perfect part of the back of his car to have it go crossbar and in. CRR, can he get a quick kickoff goal? He's going to try to. But should be able to stop it. Now it's really just about the boost amount for him. He's going to look to launch the ball away in an attempt to buy himself some time to get that boost that he needs. CRR, far too strong of a touch. And Nwpo, this just seems like it costs him so much boost to get up in the air this early. That kind of setup, it costs like an extra 30 instead of maybe catching it and taking it from the ground somewhere. But he's so willing to do so. He'll take that loss if he keeps the game speed moving, because that's really what it seems like it is. You can't imagine a world in where it's the right decision to slow down. I'd rather just use the boost and get up and start this dribble right away and keep the pace of the game as fast as possible than maybe be able to save it for a different attack. Nwpo once again, another great early start. I think he had a 2-0 lead in the previous game. Before that 10-second period with 3-0. Hey, great counterattack to the pre-jump. Nwpo loves the aerial game. We've talked about it a million times. So what does CRR do? He pre-jumps. He's ready for the dribble. It's come so many times. So Nwpo says, no, not this time, bud. Let me slam what would be an otherwise terrible shot on the ground. I mean, if CRR doesn't pre-jump, that's the easiest save of his life. And then he immediately takes control. But Nwpo's one step ahead. Kickoff goal for CRR. Stops the bleeding. Gives him his first. CRR losing this kickoff. Oh my goodness, I was going to say it wasn't a big deal though, but he actually gave a free ball to Nwpo. The only reason why he doesn't score is because Nwpo decided to go all the way back to his back corner. If he had put any pressure on, CRR left an open net. And now instead, it's going to be an open net the other way. Super dangerous backflip challenge from Nwpo at the midfield. Thought CRR was carrying the ball a little bit longer. He was not. Nwpo. His power shot to the back wall is just to get himself some field position and time. So I'm surprised why he did this crazy challenge. This is just making it way too easy on CRR. He turned like the wrong way and then camped just outside the box and then tried to make some insane backflip challenge. I mean, it's not going to work very often. And Nwpo is an innovator. I'll give him that. He's always tried some stuff that seems ridiculous and has made it work at times. Not really sure that one's ever going to become meta as he leaves CRR with an easy tying goal. Now CRR, wall to air dribble right at the midfield. Gets the reset at a great spot. Tries to go crossbar down. Nwpo says no. Able to save it and pinch it away. 21 boost. Nwpo, not one to ever slow down, ever let the ball hit the ground. He's not just trying to protect it. He's going to take an immediate shot with every bit of boost that he has. CRR should get the save and does. And now back the other way. A fourth, the backflip, as he recognizes Nwpo did not make a good play on defense. He tried to pre-jump, and what he really needed to do was somehow not touch the ball. But he had no choice, so he passes it away. He either needed to fully accelerate through the ball, try and hard clear it, or not touch it at all. CRR did a good job of mixing up his attack in order to basically prevent Nwpo from being able to do that. CRR, 0 now. Nwpo, he will strike on you as soon as you slow down and have no boost. CRR is going to come in and out of the nets and not quite able to cover it. He did force Nwpo to make the ball bounce, but that ended up being just the right thing to get over CRR. CRR wanted to save high. He realized he needed to fall back down low because, of course, Nwpo is going to counter his setup. But then the ball bounces far enough away from the net that it still goes over the top of CRR. 4-4. CRR single jumping over the attempted bump. Both these guys going to be able to reset. Pre-jump on the challenge from Nwpo. Works great. Takes control of the ball. He's going to have a hard time gaining control here. It's going to cost him tons of boost to do so. He's going to just clear it back to his own half. Not a bad way to handle it. Nwpo recognizing that CRR not forcing him to take what would have been a much harder dribble this time around. Not just taking the first thing he sees, instead letting it come to the ground. It's not going to work out for him. CRR still gains control. CRR in the air, looking for the double in order to counter the pre-jump. Great decision by CRR. Nwpo recovering late. Always prefers to challenge early, so what does CRR do? He doesn't shoot right away. Instead, he looks for the backboard and taps it with the wheels into the net. 5-4 for CRR. Yo, Duke with this? I'm not sure how to say that. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the brand new Prime. Appreciate it. Oh, what a shot from CRR. That is quite the catch off the back wall. You don't normally expect the ball to come shooting from this position that fast. Oh my goodness. Nwpo's got this, says the $1.69 donation, and he powers him up for a goal. It's true. He does have this as you add to the prize pool. Another $201 prize pool. Yo, Iraqs. Thank you for the brand new Prime as well. Always appreciate you guys using your Twitch Primes. Whether it's here or anywhere else. Not using it, it's losing money. Nwpo, the bounce dribble. Into the wave dash, trying to pounce it over the top or chip it over the top of CRR. Just executing it a little bit too close to the net. Not really an angle to go over. Nwpo, that's a great slam into the ground to play keep away. Couldn't get the double, but he does get the boost steal. CRR is just going to long clear. In fact, he might even have a goal. I don't think so, though. I wouldn't expect him to. But still a great shot. Good enough shot to get a boost steal. And now a demo. But, oh, he wanted a quick shot. So he tried to cut early, but it didn't work out. CRR still with possession in the last 30 seconds. Nwpo flipping back to his half. CRR the keep away, 7-5. Nwpo was forced to approach CRR. It was a losing play, really. It's so hard to steal the ball away from somebody who's trying to bait you in, and he's not able to do it this time. He's got 18 seconds to get 2 goals. By the way, a couple primes flowing in. I appreciate that. Berg's Myth and Golden Harp. Thank you for joining the crew. CRR going to continue the European dominance here as he goes up 2-0. Continues the streak of 5 straight wins for EU in this matchup. CRR taps to the ground. And he only needs one more game win to take the series. Game number 3. Can CRR keep up the European streak of games? Or will Nwpo end it? Thank you for the new Prime, Mago66. Much appreciated. CRR up the side wall. Nwpo wanted to stop it before it got going. He did not succeed. CRR able to win that 50 and get his first goal. Not a good sign. Nwpo has started every game up 2-0 and still not been able to win it. Now he's going to start from behind. CRR, the catch. Trying to go to the low 50. Nwpo covers it. Needs to come in and out of his net to get the save. Great save. Even hit it strong enough to clear it away and into this dribble. Nwpo looking for the 50. CRR dropped it down. That's actually a great save. He needed to avoid hitting the ball back into Nwpo. He managed to do so. CRR, this is an open net. Oh my goodness. Actually didn't get around it in time. I thought Nwpo made a big mistake. But his quick recovery from said mistake kept his net clean. And how many times have we said that? He is a king of recoveries. CRR up the ceiling. Doesn't have a ton of options except pinch. Oh my goodness. Pinch is all he needs as he slams it into the ground for a 118-kilometer-per-hour shot. I thought that shot didn't stand a chance. But no, it's Nwpo who didn't stand a chance as it goes screaming in just inside the post. That was an absolutely filthy pinch. It's not often you see players score pinches in ones. CRR going to go up 2-0. CRR going to take this to a sidewall dribble. Nwpo can't challenge early like he likes to. He's going to threaten from the ceiling. CRR takes it all the way to the ground, and then Nwpo just gets caught in the wrong spot. I mean, CRR just has him on strings right now. Throws him up into the air by faking the wall-to-air dribble, and then baits him in on the ground and just chips it over the top of him. CRR finally going to have a blemish in this game. It's going to come off of a kickoff goal directly into his net. CRR wall to air dribble again. Surprised to see that we've had probably more successful wall to air dribbles from CRR than Nwpo. He is normally so proficient in them. This flick is going to get CRR in the back wall. Give him an opportunity to steal his boost, but he needs to keep this possession going. This long shot might end it. Wait, a good cut. CRR protects the long shot by flipping through the position where Nwpo would need to be to take that shot, delaying him, giving him a chance to recover. Go now into his own back corner. CRR forced to stop chasing him down. Didn't have the boost to do so. And now Nwpo needs this attack to work. The reset is off the back wall. And can he prevent the own goal? I think he did. A great save. Nwpo gets back in time. CRR almost pinched it off that post. Now Nwpo to the skies again. He really has to start scoring these if he wants to win this game. But CRR is doing such a good job on defense. He has played the aerial defense perfectly and not let Nwpo get into his game. I think that's resulted in some frustration and some greedy attempts from Nwpo on the ground. He gets bumped off this one, and CRR goes up 4-1. Nwpo lost this kickoff to his own half. This dribble doesn't seem like it could be used all the way into a shot. Nwpo always finds a way to make me wrong about that. The shot is weak, admittedly. CRR now, a high bounce dribble pretty much, as he just waits to see when Nwpo's going to challenge. Nwpo has gotten CRR to use a ton of boost in net. Oh, he needed that to be in the air. He was trying to get a bounce shot off the ground to go over the top of CRR creeping out to the midfield. Oh, what a great use of the flip. CRR, wait, Nwpo made it back in time. The shot was so slow that Nwpo got outplayed, landed, made it back, and still got the save. And he needs more than just defense in the last minute 40. CRR, dangerous setup in front of his net. It's going to result in a Nwpo takeaway. Oh, I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on to it very long. Actually, he's caught CRR reversing back into his own half. CRR using the reset to actually push the ball away. Still not great for him. Nwpo off the back wall. The ball bounced just a little bit too far away where he couldn't get the angle, so it's post and out. Minute 10 left to go. Nwpo needs to play fast. That's not a problem for him. He prefers to play this way. Can he find 3 goals in 1 minute? Or will EU continue their reign of dominance right now? Nwpo, the low 50. There's the first of 3. CRR fake challenge. Playing the delayed safe style here with the lead late. What will we see from him on the diagonal kickoff? Fake. Shouldn't be too surprised. Able to waste a few seconds off the clock, even if he doesn't stay in control of this ball. It does seem like he should be able to. Wait a second. Lost it right here. Nwpo needs to score this attempt. Ooh, that is not the shot he needed. Anywhere near either post would have been fine, because he did a good job of kind of threatening both. He could have gotten CRR to miss, but launching it directly at him, that's the only thing you can't do. Nwpo has some open field, though, off the demo. Another chance that he needs to be able to score, and the setup just isn't great. He didn't know what to do with it. And his first touch was especially poor, or I guess it was more a second touch, as he just kills the ball's bounce and rolls it right at CRR. So a couple different opportunities for Nwpo late. He needed some creativity on offense, needed some perfect execution, couldn't find it. CRR will sweep Nwpo and put EU up 2-1 in the series today. Put in the onus on Rawas and Khaled to bring back and win it for Middle East. Nice little shot from CRR to end it. It was an own goal. I was like, why is it 4-3? He shot on his own goal.